am your goddess Nesca here with Truckerman. We're reacting to...
More LA drama. I guess they finally took it back.
Oh, so all the... What is it?
Protest.
No, I was talking about the troops that Trump sent. Made them stop being crazy.
Maybe.
We have a peaceful protest.
They got horses!
Let the police go Rambo mode. As the anti-Trump No Kings protests march through the streets of downtown Los Angeles, with Elijah Schaffer showing us they're just walking around the homeless because Trump is the problem in LA, waving all sorts.
Yeah.
I like that one poor homeless guy. He's like, what the hell's going on here?
Like you just like Stellar Blade again. Same quality.
Poor guy.
Of confusing, long-winded signs, including tax the rich.
Tax.
LA
Oh
is
my
a
God,
city
that.
of immigrants and.
Oh, you think? Yay! When you can't spell.
To be fair, I can't spell it either, but at least I would at least spell check it before I write it.
Wait, this man ate my son.
I hope we all can see that.
This man ate my son. Okay, see that guy right there is just a troll. I told you, most of these people don't care.
You're brave.
J.D. Vance ate my son, but the real.
Oh, he's saying Oh, that's supposed to be a fat meme of J.D. Vance's face. I don't care. That was still stupid funny.
Issue was what they were saying.
I'm just so scared.
Of what?
I'm 74 years old. I worry about everything, and I don't understand why people voted for this person.
Including.
Oh my God. She said she was 84?
74.
74. And she's so scared because Trump was voted. You should be more scared about getting murdered by all these bad people who are in the country illegally.
Sacrifice ourselves as human shields.
Feed.
What? 50 protesters, 50 states, one move. Oh, what were you reading?
No, down here.
Okay. Feed JD more. Keep him going. Plenty of food.
What?
Imagine showing up to this protest because social media told you Trump is a dictator. Then some lady on stage tells you you're here to be a human shield. That's some weapons grade brain.
I want to know where these people are getting their information that ICE is going after just random, wholesome people.
Twitter.
Washing if you stay, as they definitely knew they'd need some human shields. As the LA sheriffs came in with massive numbers, almost like a show of force parade. And Anthony Cabasa records how they brought back the armored cowboy cop cavalry, who immediately got to business, pushing the protests away. With MS.
Yeah, no. What he's doing here is totally not a dictatorship kind of thing. It's trying to keep the peace, because these people are basically just going crazy and destroying things for no fucking reason. No.
NBC
these people are
desperately
in the wrong.
trying to control the narrative.
So you can see, whoa, they're messing with the horses, guys. Let's go.
Don't mess with the horses.
Obviously, people are unhappy, Ari. People don't want to see horses trampling. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Go, horsies.
We're good, Ari. We're good. Keep going. We're good.
I understand he's trying to get out of the way for his own safety, but it really seems like he's trying not to show you how these idiots are antagonizing the police horses, as they'll complain about the police shoving back this old man, but ignore how he basically forced them to do it, as these police horses are actually doing a great job at crowd control.
Good horsies. The best horsies.
And for whatever
And if you step in front of a horse when it kicks, that will kill you.
They're trying to
these
kill
horseback
themselves.
Cowboy cops can't.
Well, it's from the
they
backside.
tear gas can.
Anyway.
Damn.
So when these activists tried to take back some of the street, the sheriffs had no issues marching right through.
Cool. His sign fell.
They yanked his ass.
Time to go to jail. He shouldn't have went back for a
LAPD looking like a
sign.
scene from the Revolutionary War.
Dang.
As the city eventually devolved into a combat zone.
Sheesh. Beat you with a stick.
I really wonder if the mayor let local law enforcement do this 6 days ago, would they have been able to destroy any cop cars or loot any stores? As it really seems she only let the police do their thing so they don't get showed up by Trump's Marines. As it
Yeah, seriously, just let people act like a-holes and see what happens. Let them destroy everything. This is not peaceful in any regard. This is not, oh, we feel bad because you're deporting people. This is, being, what's the word? Chaotic for the sake of chaos, destructive for the sake of destruction.
Yeah, or free iPhones.
Exactly. iPhones that don't work when you
stayed
steal
at the
them.
ready outside the federal building, with BG on the scene showing us them shaming the Marines.
Man. They're in the right.
But treating them drastically differently, as they're not playing with paintballs, the Marines are carrying M27s. Interesting when you don't treat them like peaceful protesters, but idiots that just raised the city for several days, they suddenly know how to behave. As local KTLA showed us how quickly they quelled the crowds, but also stating this was following a day of peaceful No Kings protests, conveniently omitting how the LAPD reported concrete, rocks, bottles, and commercial-grade fireworks being flung at police officers.
Yeah, that is not peaceful. That is hectic and dangerous and, help me out here with some more words.
Harmful.
Harmful. Yes, it's very
But
destructive.
yeah, where do you get commercial grade fireworks in California? It's the next question.
That's a good question.
And
California,
I admit,
wait, does California even sell fireworks?
No, you can't buy fireworks in California. At least you're not supposed to.
Where are they getting that from?
unlike the riots, there wasn't any burning of police vehicles or looting of sushi restaurants, but likely because they were actually allowed to immediately arrest any bad actors, as several cities like San Diego had peaceful protests. Even over in Philadelphia, it was much of the same. But if all these American flags at a liberal protest seem unfamiliar, it's because somebody was paying to have them massively distributed. And they weren't the only city astroturfing their protests with pro-American sentiments. But over in Texas, they had a very different...
We, the people, were not meant to kneel.
From the Hanesman, so I forget what story it is. It's some dumb thing.
Jonathan12.com. Is that Bible?
Approach to the No Kings movement.
Join the 12.
This.
It's always interesting.
Is it just me? Well, what are they racist towards? What is the red?
Don't know. I don't know. I don't want to know these people.
The red mages.
They're
going
keep
to a
referencing
convention.
a fictional story about oppressing women, while simultaneously they're openly endorsing the mass importing of a certain belief system into this country that is incredibly oppressive to women, and you don't have to watch a TV show.
Yeah.
It's actually happening. I'm not trying to say they're
The
wrong.
irony! I love how they're supporting. Okay, it's Hamas, right?
Yeah.
They're supporting them while they are, what's the word? The most sexist and the most ruthless and the most
Homophobic.
What is it? Nation?
I say culture because
Culture?
it's not actually a nation.
I don't know what to call it. That's why I'm asking you. But yeah,
I'm not trying to say they're right.
The irony.
I'm just saying it looks stupid. But at least they were peaceful, unlike in Washington, where they pelted the police vehicles driving away.
Ugh.
And in Seattle, scared drivers actually drove through their makeshift barricades. Then in Salt Lake City, there was a shooting.
Again, it's just so early right now. Fortunately, we have everyone
Summer
involved
Love 2.0
in custody, and we're going to be sorting that out. We also had a lot of witnesses, and we're talking with the witnesses as well to see what we can learn.
But when looking at all the protest coverage, they barely seem to acknowledge it. And over in Portland, they're angry at the coppers pointing weapons at them, when later, they actually invaded an ICE facility, injuring several officers.
and you wonder why they are going to attack you with brutality. You're the ones attacking them first. I like that one guy Nux was pointing out who was saying, yeah, if you spit at us, if you injure us,
it was a sheriff down in Florida basically said, if you resist us, you're going to jail. If you run away from us, you're going to go to jail tired.
I love that guy was so based.
Which really makes you wonder if they had the Marines, would any of this be happening? As over in New Jersey, they allegedly were protesting another federal building when a riot broke out and 4 known criminals ended up escaping. And did any of these activists
lovely.
step back and think, okay, maybe we're not necessarily accomplishing anything. No, they just mindlessly do whatever the mob tells them. As this No Kings rally is essentially against Trump's deportations. But as of April, he's only shipped off 140,000 people.
Okay, so what is this No Kings thing? Are they sitting there claiming that Trump is a king?
Yeah.
He was democratically elected, thank you very
All
much.
7 swing states, however Nux says it.
And I'm not a math Asian, but I think 140 in 4 months,
He's not a
multiplied
math
by 3
Asian.
to make the year, and times 4 for 4 years in office, should only make 1.6 million, which is nothing compared to how many people Obama deported without due process.
There
As
you go.
Mays Moore shows us, he even campaigned on it, and they still voted for him.
The Bush administration
See?
has done nothing to control the problem that we have. We've had 5 million undocumented workers come over the border. It has become an extraordinary problem.
To be fair, 08 in internet years is like a millennia ago, so let's be fair.
I don't care! It's the same thing! It's literally the exact same thing Trump is doing.
And the reason the American people are concerned
Would
is
you look at
because
that?
they are seeing their own economic position slip away. And oftentimes, employers are exploiting these undocumented workers. They're not paying the minimum wage. They're not observing worker safety laws. As president, I will make sure that we finally have the kind of border security that we need.
Obama
Yeah!
is basically
That sounds so familiar, doesn't it?
Except for Trump's actually trying to do it. Oh, hold on.
a
Right.
MAGA conservative by today's standards, but the left simply adores him only because nobody has told them not to. As they have 0 virtues, just NPC talking points to
Yep.
parrot. But the big question here is, if everybody should be allowed to simply walk in and become an American, with everything going on in the Middle East, with our allies' city being struck.
Shit.
Yeah, do we really want these people who are more than willing to shoot missiles and stuff to just freely come into our country?
As they continue to attack our enemies. If America gets involved in a hot conflict, do these newcomers get sent to the front line to die, or is that specifically reserved for American-born men? As we saw in the recent war in Eastern Europe, Refugees that received social services for years immediately fled the country. And I honestly don't think somebody should be forced to the front lines to fight someone else's war. But when you have massive amounts of people demanding that they deserve to stay in America so much that they're willing to destroy the city to prove their loyalty, should the need arise, are the Democrats then going to ask or even draft them to fight? And that answer tells you everything. Don't doom scroll on social media.
So, end result, I don't even think half of these people have souls at this point. I think they're literally just NPCs. They are seriously just, that's all they are. They don't have a mind. They're just a hive mind. I said, I lost all hope in humanity. They just nag the bad guys to death. Well, thank you all for joining us for this one. Bye. What's next? Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.